Hey guys, let's check your grammar exercises. You were to have done exercises 152 to 160, so let's check those and then send me a message. Let me know how many you missed, and then you can take your grammar test for today. So exercise 152, adding commas where they're needed. Number 1, comma after mild, and that's it. Number 2, comma after strife. Number 3, comma after death, comma after burial. Number 4, comma after vacuum. Number 5 was correct. Number 6 was correct. Number 7, comma after tennis. Number 8, comma after protons, comma after neutrons. Number 9, comma after leaving. All right, exercise 153. Number 1 was essential. Number 2 was essential. Number 3 was essential. Number 4 was non-essential. So you have to have comma after Einstein, comma after genius. Number 5, non-essential, comma after Yeats, comma after essayist. Okay, moving on, exercise 154. Number 1 was correct. Number 2, comma after Lisa, comma after painting, comma after Louvre. Number 3, comma after bridge, comma after century. Number 4, comma after John, comma after it is, and comma after however, because remember you set off those parenthetical transitional words. Number 5, comma after college, comma after university. Number 6, comma after no, comma after James, comma after psychologist, comma after James again, comma after author, comma after son, comma after were, comma after in fact. Number 7 was correct, and number 8, comma after canal, comma after Erie. All right, exercise 155. Number 1 was correct. Number 2, comma after 7th, comma after 2002, comma after avenue, comma after Panama City. No comma after Florida. Remember, no comma between the state and the zip. Number 3, comma after Burns, comma after street, comma after South Bend. Number 4 was correct. Number 5, comma after months, comma after Dallas, comma after Texas. All right, turning the page. Exercise 156, comma after buffalo, comma after bison, comma after greedy. Number 2, comma after example, comma after 21, comma after 2001, comma after South America, comma after Africa. Number 3 was correct. Number 4, comma after Augusta, Maine, and Portland. Number 5 was correct. Number 6, comma after yes, comma after slavery. Number 7, comma after Paxton, comma after dark. Number 8, comma after brother, comma after Esau, comma after hand. Number 9, comma after sake, comma after Lord, comma after iniquity. Number 10, comma after pneumonia, comma after diphtheria, comma after meningitis, comma after gangrene. All right, exercise 157. If you're struggling with this, make sure you look over those handbook sections before you do the exercise. Have the handbook open there beside you and look up the rules as you're doing the exercise. Number 1, you should have a colon after satchel. Number 2, you should have a semicolon after size, and after thus you can have a comma. You don't have to count it wrong if you didn't put it there. Number 3, colon in 1 Peter 2:1, colon after things. Number 4, semicolon after lies. Number 5, semicolon after years. Number 6, colon in 550, semicolon after PM, comma after however, and colon in 605. Number 7, semicolon after today, comma after however. Number 8, colon in 4031, colon after words, because remember, use a colon when you're formally introducing a quote. Semicolon after strength. Number 9, colon in Luke 15:11, colon after characters. Semicolon after son, semicolon after brother, because we have a list with a bunch of commas in it already. Number 10, colon after property, and semicolon after contempt. Exercise 158, dashes, parentheses, and brackets. Make sure you've reviewed those rules. Number 1, you should have dashes, a pair of dashes around Shelley, Keats, and Byron. So dash before Shelley and after Byron. Number 2, you should have John Adams in brackets. Number 3, have you ever seen one? Should be surrounded with, now I'll give you a choice. You could either have used parentheses or dashes before, have, and after the question mark after one. Number 4, brackets around Franklin's. And then you have heard of his experiment with a kite. That should either be parentheses or a pair of dashes, okay, because it's speaking directly to you, the reader, okay? Number 5, you should have a dash. I just wonder if, and then a dash, because broken speech, right? When somebody's speech is cut off, then we use a dash. Number 6, Fredericksburg, Chancellorsville, Manassas, dash. Remember, when you have the list first, then you're going to use a dash, okay? Number 7, in parentheses should be see True Stories of Great Americans for Young Americans, Lamplighter Publishing, edited by Mark Hamby. That should all be in parentheses. And then inside the parentheses, you should have Lamplighter Publishing 2000 should be in brackets. Okay. And number 8, as soon as the mail comes, dash. Oh, there's the postman now. And number 9, you should have in parentheses 24 to 32 kilometers. And then number 10, the SEC should be in parentheses. All right, exercise 159, quotation marks and italics. Also capitalize any words that need to be capitalized, okay? And put any needed punctuation in, all right? So not only italics and quotation marks, put any other needed punctuation, okay? So if you haven't done that, pause the video and do that, okay? Number 1 should be quotation marks before nothing gold can stay, ending quotes. Then you may have either a semicolon and continue, or you can have a period after that, and then I have not yet started memorizing Holmes's quotation marks, Old Ironsides period quotation marks. Number 2, New Yorker should be underlined, not the, just New Yorker, okay? And then Nouveau Riches should also be underlined as well. Number 3, quotation marks before what? After mean, you should have a question mark and then quotation marks. Au courant should be underlined because you're speaking about another language and you're using words within a sentence that you're talking about those words, okay? So you would be putting them in italics if you were typing, but we are going to say underline here, okay? Number 4, you should put quotation marks before if, and you should capitalize the I in if. And then at the end, you should put quotation marks after hand and then the question mark outside because it's not part of the quote. Number 5, quotation marks before will, single quote before Israel. After land, single quote, then your question mark, then double quote. Number 6, you should have quotation marks before ask, capitalize the A, period after find, ending quotes. Number 7, quotation marks before language. Language most shows a man, quotation marks, and comma, and then quotation marks. Ben Jonson said. Then quotation marks speak with a capital S, that I may see thee, period, quotation marks. Number 8, quotation marks before doesn't. Underline heart of darkness. There should be single quotes around the hollow men, then a question mark, then double quotes. Number 9, quotation marks. Did you say comma, quotation marks? Asked Rebecca, comma, quotation marks. At the climax of return, the return of the native should be underlined. And then single quote before sights, single quote after together, then question mark, then double quotes. Number 10, quotation marks before how. After it, you should have a question mark, quotation marks. Discusses commonly misspelled words such as, and then underline consistent, underline occurrence, underline resistant, and underlined recommend. Because we would italicize those words because we are talking about those words in the sentence. They're not actually part of the sentence. All right, and then the last one, exercise 160, hyphens and apostrophes. The following sentences have errors. Cross out anything incorrect. put in hyphens and apostrophes where they are needed. This is handbook section 42.46 through 42.55. Number 1, you should have a hyphen in president-elect, and you should also have a hyphen in all around. Number 2, Elijah apostrophe S, and then apostrophe in man apostrophe S. Number 3, you should have Smiths, and then an apostrophe S after the S. Okay, so SMITHS apostrophe. Number 4, 2/3 should not have an apostrophe. Remember, it only has an apostrophe when it's used as an adjective. So when it comes right before a noun, okay? So take out that hyphen, and then juniors should not have an apostrophe after it. We're just talking about juniors plural. Number 5, Rockwell apostrophe S, and then there should be a hyphen in well-deserved. Number 6, children apostrophe S. Number 7, ex-senator, there should be a hyphen, and senator apostrophe S. Anti-Israel should have a hyphen. Number 8, you should take out the hyphen in 3/4. Again, it's coming before a preposition, so it's not an adjective. It has to be used as an adjective to have the hyphen. Okay, James should be James apostrophe S, James's. And then number 9, mom and dads. It shouldn't be moms and dads, okay, because it's joint possession, mom and dads. Number 10, weren't should have an apostrophe. Ands, the ampersand apostrophe S, and then and apostrophe S. Your should be YOUR. Number 11, haven't should have an apostrophe. Hotchkiss should be Hotchkiss apostrophe S. Remember, unless it's a biblical name like Jesus, Moses, or an ancient name, Sophocles, then you need to put apostrophe S after it. Nuclear powered should have a hyphen. I'm should have an apostrophe. It's should have an apostrophe. 51 should have a hyphen. All right, total possible points for today was 178 possible. So just shoot me a message, let me know how many you missed, and then take your grammar test.